call on our President, Mr. Rex Daryanani, to give his welcome message.
Good evening, everybody. Honorable DTI Secretary Ramon Lopez, Honorable Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship, and our dear friend Joey Concepcion, Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry President George Barcelon, Ms. Caroline Howard from the ABS-CBN News Channel, Charge d'Affaires of the Embassy of India, Mr. N. Ramakrishnan, officials from the Embassy of India, President Angel Mu, and officers from our sister chamber, the Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chambers of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Peter Angelo Perfecto, Executive Director of the Makati Business Club, Ms. Bernie Cruz, Advisor of the Philippine Center of Entrepreneurship, officers and delegates from our partner chambers, Mr. Julian Payne, President of the Canadian Chamber, our beloved past presidents, our dear members of the FICCI, my colleagues on the board, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening once again. Tonight is a milestone for our chamber for a number of reasons. It is not often that you are able to put together people who are not only great at inspiring others, but also great at serving their country. It is not often that you are able to combine such people with another group, like our very own chamber members, who have a great desire to help and contribute to nation building. This combination can only spell success for all of us, and this is what gives our board of directors and myself great joy and fulfillment in leading this chamber. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our guests of honor for their amazing support towards our chamber and our community. Really, these gentlemen truly deserve a round of applause. Please. Maraming salamat. Our heartfelt gratitude to Secretary Supermon Lopez. He is indeed Supermon. For always being there for us in every aspect that one can think of. Secretary Mon, if I may share with you, does not stop working. I have a front seat view of his daily life. And I think I see more of what he does than his wife does. Being a friend of his in Facebook, I am amazed and in awe of how he does it. I cannot understand where he gets his energy from, and while I have tried to figure this out, I still have a lot to learn from him. He is a man of action, yet of extreme humility, and a man of passion, filled with love for his country. He adores the poor, and is indeed their man. He is the best Secretary of Trade I have ever met. And we are truly very fortunate to have him serving our country. Soon, I will ask him to be my mentor on how to ensure my wife does not throw me out due to my hectic schedule. I will come to you, sir, for lessons. Secretary Mon has been asked by our dear President to take the lead in paving the way for our Indian brother moneylenders to legalize their lending business in the Philippines on our humble request. A task he has taken very seriously and swiftly. We hope to announce the steps for this process very soon. For this, the Indian community and the Indian nation, sir, owes you a great amount of gratitude. Salamat po. We look forward to the day that our Indian brothers engaged in microfinance can now rise above their fears and contribute to nation building by paying the correct taxes and engaging in legitimate businesses. This is finally within our grasp, thanks to our dear President and to our dear Supermom. Our next honorable guest, Presidential Advisor on Entrepreneurship and Chairman of the ASEAN Business Advisory Council, and Mr. Go Negosyo himself, Joey Concepcion, is the epitome of hard work, perseverance, and inspiration. I too have a front seat view of his daily life and can only wonder if God used some special organs in him to make him this way. I leave it up to your imagination to determine what those organs are. He has just been appointed Vice Chairman of the EDSA People Power Commission recently. He has a long day tomorrow and on Saturday. We wish you luck, Joey. Maraming salamat po. PA Joey played a pivotal role in bringing together the business community, not only for the Sulu project, but to become big brothers or kapatids to our budding entrepreneurs, to help them create and grow their businesses. The Kapatid Group has already achieved leaps and bounds, and we have everything to look forward to. It is his ability to inspire that motivated our board to work on our chamber's contribution for the very first Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce Philippines Kapatid Village, which will soon rise in the province of Sulu. In the beginning, I thought that if we could get perhaps 1 or 2 homes to donate, we would be great. As I saw the Viber messages multiple times a day, the inspiration didn't stop flowing. Joey's amazing dedication and love for country rubbed off on us, and we in turn started to inspire others to come forward. If there is one thing that I have learned from him, that is, you do not need to arm twist anybody into giving. The gentlemen on table 1 and 2 were people I promise you I did not arm twist. And these are our donors, along with the board of directors, for the very first Kapatid Village. And may I please request that we give them an amazing round of applause. We will be turning over our donation for the Sulu Village tonight, and hope that this will inspire even more of us to do more and give back to this great nation. Our third guest of honor, Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry President and ASEAN Business Advisory Council member, George Barcelon, is a man who has dedicated himself to the service of our country and the business community. He has carried out his role of leadership of the business sector selflessly and with such great and admirable passion. He has taken not only the BCCI, but also the entire chamber movement and the business sector to another level. We are truly very fortunate to have him as one of our speakers and panelists tonight, and look forward to him sharing his insights with us. We also look forward to a great partnership between our chambers on areas of common interests and concern. We are honored to have with us, and I must say this, the only rose in the panel, Ms. Caroline Howard, who I would like to thank for accepting our invitation to be our forum moderator. Caroline is known to all of us as a producer and anchor of the ABS-CBN News Channel. She has an amazing grasp of the many issues that affect us and has this wonderful ability to engage different people on a multitude of topics. I thank her for talking to me at 10 o'clock at night, where she immediately agreed to be our moderator, and for meeting with us one afternoon to prepare. Thank you, Caroline. Our topic tonight is ASEAN integration. How will Philippine business benefit? We have heard so much about the ASEAN integration, but to many of us, this is still a very unclear matter. Tonight, our panelists will clear this blur and share their insights with us on how we can prepare for this and tweak our businesses to face this great opportunity and challenge. Also tonight, we will be signing a memorandum of understanding with the Philippine Center of Entrepreneurship to be one of their partners in their nationwide mentoring campaign. We would like to thank Ms. Bertie Cruz and her team for all the hard work that they have done and continue to do in achieving inclusive growth and poverty alleviation for our country. As our chamber continues to get more engaged in nation building, I call on each and every one of you to support the good programs of our government. We are happy and proud that Filipino Indians are now more actively engaged as partners in nation building. A lot of work still needs to be done, and we look forward to lifting our sleeves and getting to work with our Filipino brothers and sisters. The days when we would be afraid of the government are over. As partners, it is up to us to further cement this partnership. Our chamber shall continue to raise the bar and be the vehicle and platform for this close partnership. We also have a great role to play in improving not only trade and investment between India and the Philippines, but also people-to-people engagement and interaction. We believe that trade and investment will follow when people of these two great nations get to know each other a little better. This is something that is now overdue and something that we must work on together. On March 12th, we will be celebrating the Festival of Holi and encourage everyone to enjoy this beautiful celebration at the SM Mall of Asia as we share our beautiful culture with our Filipino brothers and sisters. The Holi Festival signifies the victory of good over evil, the arrival of spring, end of winter, and for many, a festive day to meet others, play and laugh, forgive and forget, and repair broken relationships. And it's also celebrated as a thanksgiving for good harvest. I leave you with some inspiration from our very own Mahatma Gandhi, who once said, "The difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing would suffice to solve most of the world's problems." Ladies and gentlemen, we have this capacity. Since we have it, then let us use it in taking this country to where it rightfully belongs. Change is here, and since we have change and we have capacity, the only missing ingredient is action. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad. Salamat po. Mabuhay and namaste.